been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Our second half of basketball, then presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Mobley. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Maravich. Buries it from three-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Nice shot by Terry.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez left side. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 9 assists now tonight. 90 seconds now into the second half. For three, Maravich gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maravich has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Terry looking over the floor. Lopez. Nice steal from Valanciunas. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Outside, Maravich. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. In the corner, Middleton with it. Looking for Terry. He gets it there. And a missed layup.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Maravich against Middleton. Sexton for 3. Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's an 18-point game. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Right to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
No good from Maravich. Bucks leading by 20. Outside, Horford. Pass to Terry. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Defended by Sexton. Valanciunas against Horford. Terry kicks to Antetokounmpo. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Sexton. Bucket off the crossover. Sexton's got his first bucket in this one.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Lots of T-shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks
and a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. Shot by Terry, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Outside, Sexton. It's Maravich on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Horford with the screen on Valanciunas. Here's Giannis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And he's caught fire. Yet to miss a shot.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
They've also done a really good job working in the low post tonight. Those points have been big for them.
And that one misses. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Another shot outside Horford. Horford sets a screen for Terry. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Outside Maravich. Pass to Garland. Into the lane. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Left side Terry. Back to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Maravich the pass to fall. Maravich kicks to Garland. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Horford with the rebound. Bucks leading by 21. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Pass to Terry. Lopez sets a screen for Terry. And there it is for him. Terry's got 13.
And that Terry jumper there, that's a shot capable of doing a lot of damage on the spot up or the pull up. Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
Maravich the pass to King. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
This is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Al Horford.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Mike Miller's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Jason Terry. And Al Horford drops them both. Here's Garland. Now the pass to Maravich. Takes a 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside, Horford. Just 4 to shoot. Low block shot. The shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Garland against Holiday. Garland attacking. And the rejection by Giannis. Out to Miller. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Well, Cleveland shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter.
Rich Slavis section wants a t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance name.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Juan Toscano-Anderson's checked in for Maravich. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's the screen. Over Horford. That one a little long. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Took him no time at all on that one. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Giannis. The slam dunk by Garland.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The defense a step slow, you can see the result.
Brooks up on top, guarded by Horford. On the left block, and he nails the jumper. Brooks has got 7.
If you're the D, you live with that. Brooks just sinking a very difficult and contested shot.
And Holiday kicks to Horford. Inside, here's Giannis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Cavaliers shooting not great, 40% for the game. King, the pass to Garland. Here's Toscano. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Garland against Holiday. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Al Horford. Cleveland also making some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Fall. Mobley comes in for King. And it's Russell in for Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Portis. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Toscano passes to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. Garland, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's the screen. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Garland, the pass to Valanciunas. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the layup falls.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And here's Cleveland. Here's Toscano. The wide open look here for Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Russell. Good D by Miller. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Connaughton passes to Miller. Here's Portis. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Giannis outside. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's Milwaukee, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Horford sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. You've got Mahorn. Portis is out there with Miller. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. King, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, how about the athletic ability on display there by King? He gets all the way to the bucket and takes no chance on the finish.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
The Cavaliers shooting 40% from the field. Sexton against Holiday. You know, Doris, we see a lot of retired NBA players getting into ownership. Now there is some talk of current players getting some equity in teams. You see that happening?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Kevin. What I love is retired players getting involved, whether it's Grant Hill, now Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. They want to be in positions of ownership, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. But I do think I'd rather see current players just lock in on their careers than get involved in investing in current teams.
And he's able to get it back. King's shot is off. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Mahorn. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Bucks foul. That's his
Chris
first
Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
First team foul.
And Cleveland with a change here too. Maravich is checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. King inside. Defended by Portis. Out to Maravich. Connects from three-point range. Maravich has got 26 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
There's a good screen. Miller outside. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams, Doris, in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
Passes it to Portis. With the fadeaway. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Buries the long-range jumper.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Holiday surveying the floor. To the paint. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. The putback. Portis on the follow. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Sexton the pass to fall. Back to Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Middleton.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces
foul.
the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And just a couple years ago,
Colin
Doris, it
Sexton.
seemed, didn't it, like
Two
bigs
shots.
were a dying breed in the NBA. Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches of the season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in from a horn. Horford comes in for Mike Miller. And it's Terry in for Drew Holiday. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Terry against Sexton. Driving to the basket. Yes, that goes in.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick and roll game and find the open teammate.
Horford sets a screen for Giannis. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside, Maravich kicks it to Sexton. Maravich against Middleton. There's a screen with the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots
His
coming up.
second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And Doris, with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms
Taking
looking to
2
break
shots.
into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. And with the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Fall. Mobley comes in for King. Russell, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Maravich hits them both. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Bucks. Takes it inside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And Terry over to help. Garland dishes to Valanciunas. Outside, Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Over Middleton. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Portis finds Giannis. And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His 3rd personal foul.
That one on Mobley.
Team foul.
And attacking with all
At the line
that
for the
width.
Bucks.
When Giannis
Giannis
drives,
Antetokounmpo.
he's either scoring or at least
At the line
getting the
for
foul.
2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Russell, once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Horford kicks to Antetokounmpo. With the second effort, he lays it in. Giannis has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And here's Maravich from the arc. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Pass to Terry. Now here's Giannis. Maravich defending. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Terry. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Garland the pass to Valanciunas, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded close. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That one on Mobley. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Garland looking it over. The pass to Maravich. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Unloads from 13. And Maravich pulls it down. Maravich has got 4 rebounds in this game. Valanciunas with a screen on Middleton. Down low. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Maravich.
So much of the NBA is about pick-and-roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Middleton outside. Fires from deep. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Maravich against Terry. Maravich the pass to Russell. Traps in the tray.
Can't be Russell.
Russell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Cleveland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Maravich kicks to Garland. Back to Maravich. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Maravich has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Lopez, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
There's the pick. Here's Maravich, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Garland against Terry. He takes it in, and that one good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Giannis against Garland. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Valanciunas with a screen on Terry. Here's Garland. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Maravich against Middleton. You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic. I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish through contact. Jonas Valanciunas takes the bump, doesn't worry about it, just goes right through the strength.
Lopez finds Middleton. And it's Miller in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Middleton. From downtown. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Cavaliers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. And that one's good by Lopez.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Good D by Lopez. So it's the Bucks now. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Maravich, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olin.